Hello and welcome back to Hyperplay. There is an arms race underway in the game controller marketplace. Just in the last few months, multiple companies have released a slew of Bluetooth gamepads vying for your hard-earned dollars. The reason? The Nintendo Switch's massive user install base. With 150 million Nintendo Switches strewn across the globes, companies are itching for a piece of the controller pie. And today we have the pleasure to review the Mobapad N1 HD, a new contender. Coming in white, pinky purple or black, the Mobapad N1 HD may just offer the best bang-to-buck value ratio in the controller market. Many thanks to Ian at Mobapad for sending over the N1 HD for review, but we're not going to go easy on it. Today it's up against the well-loved, high-quality Nintendo Switch Pro controller, which at a whopping $70 comes in at twice the price of the $40 Mobapad N1 HD, once you take into account Mobapad's superb free global shipping offers. Now, the Mobapad N1 purports to set a new standard in gaming peripherals. It's a bold claim for such an inexpensive device, but remarkably it's entirely well-founded. The Mobapad N1 uses liquid silicon technology, usually found in medical devices and premium keyboards, and it employs this liquid silicon for its buttons, which can withstand 5 million presses, and those buttons are superb, the face buttons that is. They're quite small and shallow, but they are a delight to touch. Soft but not too soft and incredibly quiet. A real delight. Also delightful is the grippy texture that you can make out if you look closely enough at the video on the handles at the back. Makes the Mobapad really comfortable to hold and, crucially, helps you not drop it. Which, incidentally, we did drop the Switch Pro controller when we got it out for testing because its plastics are so slippery. None of that with the Mobapad N1. It's got a lovely texture. We didn't drop the Mobapad N1. We haven't yet, and I'm sure we won't. All thanks to that lovely textured grip of the plastic on the back. And in general, the Mobapad N1 feels really good in the hand. The official Pro controller's buttons stick out much more than the Mobapad, and they are incredibly loud. Have a listen to this. Meanwhile, the Mobapad N1's buttons hardly make a sound at all. We should say that the N1's buttons are quite small, in keeping with a lot of Chinese handheld devices and game controllers. So if you don't like smaller buttons, or you much prefer bigger buttons, then the Mobapad N1 might not be the pad for you. However, we've got quite big hands and found the smallish buttons perfectly fine. And like I say, they're very comfortable and delightful to press. In terms of how the pads feel in the hand, they're very similar, given that they're an incredibly similar size. But we would give the edge just to the Mobapad N1. It's slightly squatter, wider handles nestle nicely in our palms, and we find that our thumbs are resting on the triggers and the buttons much easier, including the extra back buttons, which of course the Switch Pro controller doesn't have, which is a nice added touch for the Mobapad N1. As for the all-important sticks, they're the nicest sticks that we've ever put our thumbs on. They are absolutely superb. We never knew sticks could actually feel this good. Hall effect, of course. With an excellent resistance, firm to the push but not too firm at all. They even come with diamond wear resistant rings. Fancy that. But of course no pad is perfect, particularly at this price range, and the one downside of the Mobapad N1 is the D-pad. It's not so much that it's in the style that you can see, because you can actually lift that out and swap it with a conventional cross-style D-pad. It is the sound the D-pad makes when you press it. Have a listen to this. By contrast, the shoulder buttons and the analog triggers are an absolute delight. Soft but firm and oh so smooth. So would we recommend the Mobapad N1 HD? 100% yes. The fact is you just don't use a D-pad very much for Switch games at all. It's something of an irrelevance. And these are best-in-class sticks, best-in-class buttons, provided you don't mind the smaller size. All made with excellent materials and wonderful build quality. None of your cheap, smelly, toxic Chinese plastics here. This is the real deal, premium stuff. All at a bargain price. So that was the comparison with the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, and I think you'll agree the Mobapad N1 HD came out rather favourably by comparison. So we're going to finish off with some gameplay footage now. A bit of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 restored content mod on Android, and we've got a video up about that if you want to get that game for free, but you better hurry. because the offer expires this month. Link in the description to our video on that. But yes, of course, the Mobapad N1 can be used for Android, iOS, PC, as well as Switch. It's just that it is particularly well suited to Switch. But as you can see here, it's running KOTOR 2 absolutely superbly. It did take a little bit of time to sync the Mobapad N1 with our Samsung Galaxy phone. So it is a bit fiddly for Android. I should say that in terms of connectivity to the Switch, it was immediate. You go into the change grip controller lineup setting in the Switch home menu, and immediately the Switch recognised Mobapad N1. So no problems there at all. A bit more fiddly with Android, like we say, but it's definitely worth doing. Because once set up, the Mobapad N1 works seamlessly with Android devices. Also, very useful, if you press the home button while you're in the game, you get put straight back out onto your app's landing page on your phone. And it leaves the game in stasis for you to return to whenever you like. Very handy indeed. Anyway, enough of all that. Let's head live to our chief Nintendo Switch game tester for his thoughts on the Mobapad N1. And what do you think about this new pad? Can you hold it up, please?
And I really like this new pad because it got these on the back.
What's that on the back?
Just like
It feels nice. Oh, it's got nice bumpy grip on the back,
checks.
on the plastic. Yeah,
Texture.
texture, very good.
And this is how it looks on front.
Oh yeah, very nice. It's really smart, isn't it, that all white
But
design?
the A looks
Yeah, the A is funny, isn't it?
like a R and a dot.
Yeah, it looks like they've forgotten to do the line across it. Do you think it's a cool pad?
Yeah.
Buttons feel nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, the D-pad. We don't use that one so much for the Switch though, do we? What about the sticks?
Good.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, you going to get back to the game?
Yeah.
Good luck in your battle, darling. Thank you for that. So there we are, the seal of approval for Sea of Stars and the Mobapad N1 gamepad. And that's it. If you want to pick up a Mobapad N1 HD, link in the description below with discount code. A real diamond in the rough, this one. Take care and happy gaming. All the best. Bye-bye.